This is our first question and answer session for our YouTube channel, and if you've got anything, just leave it in the discussion box below. Happy to pick that up and try and answer your questions for you. And on a weekly basis we get quite a few meditative students asking questions, and I've got a few questions lined up from our students, so if you'd like to just read the first one out for me.
When shall I meditate?
Best time to meditate is when you're wide awake and not asleep. And I mean not asleep as in physical sleep, but tired. If you're going to be tired, you're not going to meditate properly, and if you're unwell, once again, you're not going to meditate properly either. So the best time is when you're really wide awake, not last thing at night, because that's the big mistake many people do. They go off in a spiritual form, and basically they're experiencing many things they wouldn't normally experience in a normal meditation. Best to go to classes. Yes, you can pick a lot of advice up on YouTube, but I would say if you get yourself into an open meditation group, or an open circle as they like to call it, it's a circle you can pick to choose and come to, but the best thing is you only get out what you put in, so the more effort you make, the better it is for you. So the best time to meditate is during your waking hours, during a day when you are not tired, and also not too stressed. If you're a little bit stressed, you need to relax a little bit, learn to relax before you start to attune in. So there's a very simple process. Do it when you're wide awake, set a time limit, no more than an hour unless you're in a class.
And what should I be experiencing when I meditate?
Well, it's interesting. Most people experience many different things in meditation on a physical level, which is the feeling, or what we call tactile indicators, is that you start to feel perhaps energy around you, or you feel perhaps a little bit of tingling around the face. Sometimes people feel like almost as if there's cobwebs. The nerve tissue becomes accentuated by the energy of the aura, and therefore sometimes you can feel that. And there's quite a common thing. People feel as if they're wearing a hat, and the hat is just around them, and it's just like an energy band, I suppose, no more than that. And these are some experiences you can feel when you're physically sensing meditation. Obviously when you go deeper in, it's more of a metaphysical experience, but the physical experience is sometimes more hot, more cold, on your left or your right, or just feeling the energy around you in the upper part of the body. I hope that sort of answers that question.
And how do I close down from meditation? Well,
that's the biggest problem most people have. They just want to learn the subject so well, they want to do so much of it, but they forget to put a balance back in their lives. And I often say to people, you know, if you really want to do this properly, set yourself a time, do it at that time, and finish after that. And closing down is not doing it last thing at night and drifting off to sleep, because you leave yourself open and you get strange dreams, you wake up not feeling, you know, brilliant. So the best time really for the close down is after the meditation, and it's a process of imagining energies around you. Obviously this is not a close down which I'm giving you now, but it's a bit like leaving this office here, turning the light out, and then going on doing your normal daytime or evening activities. So when you come back in, you then open it up. So you won't progress spiritually if you actually try to leave your psychic centers or your chakras open or energy centers open. You'll just feel a little bit drained and sometimes too sensitive. If you're starting meditation or you're experiencing things and you want to qualify what you're experiencing, drop me a line. And if you're just getting into it, how do I meditate? Well, I can give you a few simple principles behind that. So lots of information coming your way, but you need to ask to get it. It's really getting to understand where you are in your progress in your meditation. How are you getting on with your meditations? Drop me a line, tell me how you're getting on, and maybe we'll get some good feedback, because whatever you're experiencing, other people are experiencing similar things, and often in the groups, by listening to what other people are getting, often it helps people assimilate and qualify that they're not needing a checkup from the neck up. Is quite a normal procedure. It's something that we're learning to experiencing, and it's beyond sometimes our physical intellect or mental intellect to fully understand what you're getting. But have a good teacher, be in a good group, lots of practice, and perhaps the other thing you really ought to do on a daily basis is just send out some good thoughts. You could call it absent healing, we can get a bit more detailed with it, but just spend your day, or maybe 5 minutes of your day, just sending out nice thoughts to places in the world or people you know that are not as well as you are. So lots of things to do on a daily basis to build up those good spiritual energies. So if you have any questions, leave some comments below and I'm happy to reply to those. See you soon. Thank you.